Howdy. So today's the big day. I stopped at the dealer yesterday afternoon. I just happened to be in the neighborhood. That's my story. And the tractor was ready to go. So he told me he was going to bring it this morning. I got my tractor all ready to go. Got the eye match off of it. Got the mower deck back on. So now we just wait. But he said he was going to leave around 8. It's about 20 minutes away, so stay tuned. Well, there she is in all her glory. I already put the front weight bracket on. I was actually curious about that because I heard guys on forums talking about how the 10 weight bracket they have to take off. You know, they can't have the 10 weight bracket on with the front end loader on because it won't clear the loader stand when you take the loader off. So I always wondered if the 7 weight would fit, because 70 pounders is still 490 pounds. So that fit. A lot of holes lined up. I put that on. I got hooks from bolt-on hooks already. I got them in the mail yesterday, so I'll get them put on. And there she is. That's what we decided on. We decided on a 2038. After looking really hard at the specs, well, there was a few reasons why we went with this. I'm going to try to word this carefully because I got scrutinized on a Facebook group for saying it the wrong way. Pound for pound, the 2038 actually probably specs out the best. What we wanted was the most capability, the most horsepower in the smallest frame that we could get. And carefully looking, I just put a all through my finger. Carefully looking at the specs, the 2038 really, pound for pound, it specs out the best. The 3R, the 39R, I actually was really set on the 39R. It's kind of where I had my heart set from the start, actually from last August. But we wanted to try to maintain the smallest size because we've been using the small tractor for the potatoes and the corn as much as possible and trying to eliminate compaction. We went with the 38R, and honestly, I'm tickled pink. It doesn't have the auto like cruise control of the 3R. You know, that probably would have been nice certain times, brush hogging and stuff. That might have been nice. The 3-range transmission, maybe that would have been nice too. But I'll be just fine with 2 ranges. The e-throttle, I already see that I really actually like that, and the fact that you can turn it on and off. I would have had that on my 25R, but I didn't like the idea that it was mechanical and it was always there. I'd rather have the option to turn it on and off. So we did get, let me give you a quick tour. I did get the wheel spacers, tire chains, and got the 2 rear SCVs, which is just a really nice setup. This will go along with the other reason that I chose the 38, honestly, I've had a love affair with this tractor now for a couple of years. I mean, the operator station, everything's right here. You're not reaching. The only thing you're really reaching for is the four-wheel drive, but it's just a super nice layout. I mean, the John Deere engineers really did their. Hold on a second. The dealer even made it kind of neat. He threw this key tag on there for me. Honestly, he's a new salesman. I don't remember ever telling him I was a Marine, but so anyway, we did get the LED work lights. What else did I get? I didn't get a mower deck on this. I have a slightly used X310 coming, but we're not in a rush for that, so neither was the dealer. I guess well, they did put my strobes on for me. I mean, geez, they called me the other night and said because they were wiring up a switch for my beacons, and they called the other night and said, the technician said it'd be easier if you just bring the light bar down and he'll wire the whole thing up. So, I mean, he did a super job, better than I would have done. That I know that, but it's really, I'm really happy with it. In all honesty, this is the tractor I wanted 2 years ago when I traded the 1023. But as I said, I let too many people get into my head that it was going to be too big, and it's not. It's they're not that much bigger than the 25. They are bigger, but the jumping up to the 3R, by the time you load them tires, because they've got some big tires on them, then you're talking a fairly significant increase in weight. I think I would have liked that 320R loader picking up, I don't know, what is it, almost 1,600 pounds. Would have been kind of neat, but but overall, I'm honestly tickled with this. It was a mutual decision. I didn't get persuaded down to this. I know that's what a lot of people probably are going to think, and I didn't. Like I said, I've secretly had a crush on this 2038 for a couple of years. So, now I have one, and I'm actually tickled pink over it. I mean, the loader, 85 inches lift, like that's very impressive. That's going to be really handy. There's been many times with the 25, I ran out of lift height when I really wanted more, but it just wasn't there. I'll give all the fluids a good check. I know it is actually, and it's nothing against the dealerships. It's just what it is. You use stuff, you start running the hydraulics, and your hydraulic fluid sometimes will be a little low. My 25 was right on. My 1023, I had to add a couple of quarts. So this is it. This is the big reveal. That was work calling. Even when I take a day off, I don't seem to be able to get away most times. So I kept my LED bulbs, my replacement bulbs. I'll get them put in, sometime. I am going to turn, they have the LED work lights set up facing rear. I'm going to turn them around simply because they gave me the pigtails that come off of the work light harness. So I'm gonna put a rear facing work light on. I don't need a ton facing backwards, just enough to see. So this is it. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for watching the videos, and very soon we'll get some 2038 footage going on the channel. Thank you guys. Have a good day, all of you.